So, Torchlight Energy Resources Inc. upsized its stock offering to $250 million from $100 million, looking to cash in on the retail interest in its shares, which soared more than 74% on Monday, 21st of June 2021. The stock rose to as much as $10.88 during the session, making it the latest company to benefit from a rally in meme stocks that helped GameStop and AMC raise money from the equity markets. Torchlight shares were up another 13.4% in after hours trading. The company had announced its initial plans to raise $100 million last week as part of its acquisition by industrial materials maker MetaMaterial Inc. It also declared a special dividend of preferred stock to be issued as of market close on June 24th, 2021. So that's the latest news concerning Torchlight. You can see what the chart is saying about Torchlight. It speaks for itself. It closed at $9.92, and you can see what's going on right now. It is trading at 10.62 in this, you can call it after hours, because the pre-market hasn't started yet for the 22nd of June. 402.6 million shares crossed the tape at above average volume. The range for that day was $8 to $10.88, and we can see its liquidity is good on the stock. You can see the spread is only a 1 cent spread between the ask and the bid. So moving down, we can see what's going on. Oscillators are all of them are up, apart from the 14 period to lose the stochastic oscillator. It is still rising, but it doesn't look graphically as strong as the others look, but it is rising. All of them are all rising. It appears to be in a strong bullish trend. 200-day moving average is upward sloping, and the MACD histogram is above zero and rising. The comparative relative index analysis shows it is outperforming the S&P 500. So let's quickly have a look and see what's going on with Torchlight right now. Yes, it is trading at 10.62, not yet that 10.88 it reached in that session of the 21st of June. So this is what's going on right now live for Torchlight. So it has extended by 7.06%. Momentum is improving. MACD is below the signal line. MACD is below the signal line because the stock itself is it should be above the signal line. It is because it's above the 10-day moving average. This is the 10-day. This is the 1-minute model for Torchlight. So let's look at the daily model to see if it's reflected there. It's not reflected there yet, but in the coming hours that will be the case. You can see here all the moving averages are bullish. You can see that the MACD is above the signal line in this case. So let's quickly have a look at the 5-minute model. You can see what's going on for the 5-minute model. Yes, it's above all of those moving averages. The 14 period slow stochastic oscillator is also trying to improve. Let's return to the 1-minute model here. So yes, this is what's going on right now for Torchlight. So we'll just quickly move on and update ourselves with MetaMaterials. This is actually the first time we're covering MetaMaterials. MetaMaterials is currently up to $9.99 right now, but we don't have a very good spread between the bid and the ask at the moment. But although it doesn't really matter, when the market opens properly, that will be different. 1.2 million shares crossed the tape during that session. There were a lot of halts during that session of the 21st. At some point it ran up a gain of about 130%. So we can see what's going on. The range for that session was from between 750 and 14.98. You can see that evidently. That was definitely close to 100. It was actually, well, this is not up to 100%, but we actually saw 130% as a matter of fact. So 982.5 million shares is $982.5 million is the market cap. 105.646 million shares are outstanding. So when these two companies merge, MetaMaterials and Torchlight, when they merge, they will become I believe, a separate company, a different company, and they probably have a different name. So that is what's going on right now. So for MetaMaterials, we are looking at also something graphically similar to what we saw with Torchlight, but it seems MetaMaterials has not been trading for a very long time. So we can still see that news. It's raising more funds. Torchlight is raising more funds. Yes, Torchlight Energy shares surged as much as 34% in the latest meme stock rally. So yes, it's a meme stock not just because it's a squeeze only, because it's because a lot of recent retail investors are part of it, and there's the social aspect of it all, social push. A significant a strong amount of significant social media push. So all the escalators are very much on their ascent, but the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator based on this daily model is not. You see, and because the stock hasn't been trading a lot for a long time, the daily momentum readout says that it's strongly bullish. Its 14-period slow stochastic oscillators above 80, the level which many analysts call overbought. This means that investors have been actively purchasing shares and driving the price higher. So yes, even though it is still overbought, it's also waning as well. So you can see here trading halt for the metamaterials. See, that was in Canada. There was a IIROC can make a decision to impose temporary suspension halt of trading in a security of a publicly listed company. Trading halts are implemented to ensure a fair and orderly market. Okay, so it was halted somewhere in Canada, but it may have been halted. I'm not sure whether it was halted in the US. But okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on live with MMATF. So right now we can see this. Yes, we can see that it's not reflecting that 9.99. It will be up here, so it's not reflecting that right now. So but it is actually reflecting some extension, 9.61 as at 9.30. So let's look at the daily model to see if there's any reflection. That we don't have that. So yes, just be careful if you're dealing with metamaterials and Torchlight Energy. Just know what you're doing. The rally, I think, is still on. Probably it's going to be on till the 24th of June. So just know what you're doing, be careful, and be cautious. So thank you very much for watching this video.